Best of luck on the launch today, Happy. Can't wait to see what you and Horse can do. Thanks, Chad. Let's have a good race.
Welcome back, friends. Today we're going to be checking out the brand new image model from Alibaba, Happy Horse. Happy Horse has two different modes. The first is text to video and the second is image to video. And the pricing is roughly 14 cents per second in 720p and it's 28 cents per second in 1080p. This also reveals that it does have native 1080p that looks really good, and it has 720p if you're doing shots that don't need or require as much detail and you're trying to save a little bit of money or tokens. Save your tokens. And finally, worth noting, especially in these days, is that the video model doesn't have any noticeable face restrictions. So I was able to use my headshot that I normally use to generate videos and have me in it. Happy Horse is available day 0 to test out on fall.ai alongside many other state-of-the-art image and video models. For this particular film, we wanted the best quality input for the best quality output, so I used the brand new OpenAI GPT Images 2.0 to create all of the still frames. It did an incredible job with the character likeness and the character sheets I used as input. Let's get into some examples. So when it comes to generating dialogue with any AI generative video model, one of the main things I've been focusing on lately is clip duration. So what I started off doing was writing a really cringy, simple dialogue between two characters here, the two jockeys, and I let it rip at the full duration, which is for Happy Horse 15 seconds. So here is the output on fall.ai, and the prompt is the man on the left says, "Best of luck on the launch today, Happy. Can't wait to see what you and Horse can do." That's the dialogue. The thing we want to look at is let's watch this generation together. And this is 15 seconds because I was like, hey, let's just do the full thing. Maybe it'll add some cool stuff. Well, let's watch it back.
Best of luck on the launch today, Happy. Can't wait to see what you and Horse can do.
So I can only describe that as painful. If you clicked off of the video while watching it, I would understand that. I hope you didn't, but I would get it. My point again of this is that if you give the video model too much room, it either adds awkward spaces, it's going to stretch out the dialogue, or in some video models, not Happy Horse in this case, it'll just add nonsense in the middle. We don't want that. So here's the output with the exact same prompt, same starting image, except this time it's not 15 seconds as I hit my mic, it's only 6 seconds. And let's watch the difference.
Best of luck on the launch today, Happy. Can't wait to see what you and Horse can do.
So it's a lot more fluid. It's the pace that I was expecting. Like I tried to make like these 30-second commercials. We can't have dialogue take that long. And I think it just proves my point that the duration of the clip when it comes to dialogue is really important. So let's look at some other generations of the same dialogue, just the close-up of the man. I'll play the version that's 15 seconds, and then I'll play the version that's 6 seconds. In the final film, I use the kind of, snappier 6-second version of it.
Best of luck on the launch today, Happy. Can't wait to see what you and Horse can do. Best of luck on the launch today, Happy. Can't wait to see what you and Horse can do.
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that. One of those extremely painful to watch, the other slightly less painful. This also gives you a good look at the lip sync, the audio generation, and the general performance when it comes to Happy Horse. So now let's look at a couple clips and I'll talk about the prompt and what I think is good, what I think is bad about the generations again, so you can get a feel for how is Happy Horse to take for a ride. That's what I said. So here's a good one. This says the jockey adjusts his helmet and then mounts the horse, and it's 10 seconds and we'll just let it play. I'll say that this is really good motion, which is something that Happy Horse has been known for the short time that it's been tested in the wild. And I will say, yeah, it does a good job of doing realistic human motion. And I would also say that interacting with the horse, getting on it, having the horse interact and all the straps and stuff like that, there's a lot of physics and just things that have to go right for this to look natural. Our next shot was created with the prompt, the horse runs towards the camera. It actually says towards the camera. Wow. Fast, and dirt kicks up beside him. Despite the typos, despite the terrible prompts, we're getting really great results. What I wanted to add was the dirt kicks up beside him. The source image, I believe, has a little bit of dirt, but what I found is if you don't ask for the kind of like special effects, that it won't add them. This shot was made with the prompt, the horse jumps in the air in slow motion, no music. Again, probably don't even need the prompt because the horse in the starting frame is just in the air, but just to help back it up. I will say the slow motion looks really cool. The horse looks very realistic. In the original GPT image, we're looking for a low angle. And the background also works pretty well because back there's like a million people. So a lot of people back there. And overall, I was impressed with the physics and overall motion from this shot. And here's the classic finish line shot. The horse crosses the finish line running very fast. Incredible prompt, no music. If we look at the big picture of the horse's motion and the physics of actually crossing the finish line and it kind of like tearing away and whatnot, I was sort of like, uh-oh, how's this gonna go? Worked out pretty well for the film. So for our finale shot here, we have the man holds up a trophy with a proud stare and the horse rears on its hind legs. If we're looking at the text in the background, when it's that size and frame and not occluded in the beginning, it does a pretty good job holding it together. So here's another example with text, again, GPT-2 carrying and making some great text images here. And the text is pretty big here. I would say at the bottom, we're starting to push it as far as font size. The text does hold up. However, we're not moving the camera or anything like that. So it's basically a static shot. The only thing moving is the woman in the front kind of watching and breathing a little bit. And finally, to really start to stress out the video model, this shot of a phone with really tiny text. The prompt is the woman holds the phone. And we have the camera slowly zooming in. It's a great move. It's a great shot. But text like this, if you look really, really closely, it does start to kind of fall apart a little bit. You could probably get away with it, but if you're making AI films that are going to get scrutinized by the general public, we sort of want to stay away from as much kind of slop text and slop artifacts as we can. So here we're seeing the limit of 1080p small text with Happy Horse. You can get away with text, but tiny text, we probably want to steer away from that in general, and that's a good tip for pretty much any video model. So this concludes my very first look at the brand new video model Happy Horse. Overall, I think it does play along in the world of the latest state-of-the-art video models. We're talking Kling 3, Seedance 2. Happy Horse 1.0, it's pretty capable. It's able to generate synchronous audio in 1080p, which these are pretty modern features to have. And overall, the price from an economic point of view is on the conservative side, which is great. So if you're looking at budget, and this is important because maybe not every project has to be 1080p Seedance 2, which is a little bit expensive, high quality, but a little expensive, this model might be able to get your project through the finish line on budget and on time.